The Tenancy Advice Service is a free legal service dedicated to providing legal advice and information to renters in the ACT. As many of you are aware, the current COVID-19 pandemic has resulted in many changes to tenancy laws in the ACT. Some of these changes are in place until at least the 22nd of July 2020. If you are a renter in the ACT, it's important that you understand how these changes might affect your rights and responsibilities. In this video, we're going to break down one of those changes, and that's the moratorium on evictions for impacted households. The moratorium on evictions only applies to persons who reside in an impacted household covered by a tenancy agreement. If you don't know if you are in an impacted household, you should watch our short video titled, "Am I Living in an Impacted Household?" before watching this video. If residing in an impacted household covered by a tenancy agreement, the moratorium on evictions will likely apply to you. Please note that this moratorium does not apply to people in households covered by an occupancy agreement. The moratorium on evictions for impacted households means that members of an impacted household cannot be evicted for failure to pay rent until the moratorium period is over. At this stage, the moratorium period ends on the 22nd of July 2020. If you are in an impacted household and an eviction order has already been made by ACAT for your eviction due to your failure to pay rent, you can apply to ACAT to suspend the eviction order until after the moratorium period has passed. You should note that if you are in an impacted household, you can still be evicted for other reasons, such as for breaching the tenancy agreement. If your landlord or agent has issued you with termination notice or a payment order, you should contact Legal Aid's free Tenancy Advice Service helpline as soon as possible on 1300 402 512 to speak to a staff member about your options. This free telephone service operates 8:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. on Monday, Tuesday and Thursday, 8:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. every Wednesday, and 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. on Fridays.